Crushing in the early days was very different. In those days, we didn't put a lot of emphasis into how the grapes were processed. In the early days, the grapes were picked in the big 4-ton gondolas, still by hand, but the guys would just throw their bins into the gondola, and so there was a lot of maturation of the grapes and a lot of dejuicing of the grapes. We found out later that that wasn't the best treatment for grapes in order to make great wine. Today we do things a lot different. We still pick with the little small bins, but guys will throw them into half-ton bins so that the weight of the fruit doesn't smash the grapes. Once they arrive at the winery, we will dump the half-ton bins, and a vibrating table will then bring the grapes along to a sorting table where the grapes are sorted by hand, removing any leaves or any clusters that are just not right.
After that first stage of getting any leaves or sticks out, the grapes fall into our destemmers. Basically, the stems are removed automatically by these two beautiful, gentle destemming machines. As the stems are removed, the whole berries drop onto another table, which has perforated holes in it. As the berries move down this table, any tiny little shot berries, which are tiny little things we don't want to get into the tanks, they drop through so they don't get into the winery. Meanwhile, we have 4 or 5 people there sorting and pulling out any pieces of stems that might have gotten broken off and thrown in there because we don't want any green stems going into the tank. The last step in our grape sorting at the crush pad is when the grapes go through our optical sorter. This is an amazing machine. We're able to program through a computer objects we do not want to come into the winery, such as pieces of stems, a green leaf, a raisin. Those objects we can identify and blast a little tiny air jet and blows that piece of stem, green leaf, or raisin away from the grapes that are going into the winery, thus ensuring nothing but the best grapes are coming into the winery at all times. After the optical sorter, the grapes go through our crusher where the grapes are gently burst open and then are pumped into the winery.